Hello there. Thought I'd do a video on my blues record collection inspired by Craig Vinyl on YouTube. He's got a brilliant YouTube channel. Please subscribe to him. I'll put a link in the comments on how to do so. I haven't made a video in a long while, but I've been watching his videos, and I watched one that he was really passionate about. Muddy Waters. Somebody gave him a record, someone from the vinyl community sent him a Muddy Waters record, and the passion he showed for and the excitement, just thought, yeah, I'm going to show you mine. So thanks for that, Craig. Anyway, let's get on, because there's a few. There's only about 100 blues records to show you. And kicking off, Muddy Waters at Newport. This is what's playing in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully you can hear me over the top of it. Not much more to say about that. I'll put this one up first just for Craig, because I know he likes him so much. So let's move along with another one. This is the Blues Volume 1. Various artists on it. Chuck Berry, Muddy Waters. I'm going to speed along because I don't want this video too long. Blues from the Windy City, Chicago in Transition, post-war blues. Then we've got the legendary Lightning Sam Hopkins. Another Lightning Sam Hopkins with Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. And there's another one, this time just Brownie and Sonny. Another one of Sam on his own, called Lightning Volume 2. And we've got another Lightning Hopkins, Mad Blues. Brilliant name some of these blues artists have. There's another one, Shake It Baby. Then we move on to Sonny Boy Williamson, Down and Out Blues. Another one from Sonny, this time with the Yardbirds. Sonny Boy Williamson, Bluebird Blues. Now, there are two Sonny Boy Williamsons. Sonny Boy 1, Sonny Boy 2, very complicated, look it up. I don't understand it exactly. I think the second one decided to call himself Sonny Boy Williamson as well. I don't know why. I'm not sure which one or which on these, to be honest. There's another one from Sonny Boy, Down and Out Blues. Another one from Sonny Boy Williamson. I think this is the original Sonny Boy, because he was quite a bit older than Sonny Boy Williamson 2. Moving on to John Lee Hooker. Another one from John Lee Hooker. A more modernish one from John Lee, Mr. Lucky. Compilation, the collection, John Lee Hooker, 20 Blues Greats. Moving on to a different artists. We Three Kings, Muddy Waters, Little Walter and Howlin' Wolf. Muddy Waters, the best of. Possibly my favourite blues album that I've got. Bo Diddley, Muddy Waters and Little Walter, Super Blues. Muddy Waters sings Big Bill. Muddy Waters, Trouble No More. They Call Me Muddy Waters. This is a Chess Masters 80s double album. Muddy Waters. Muddy Waters sings Big Bill again. Muddy Mississippi Waters live. Moving on to a different artist. Howlin' Wolf, All Night Boogie. This is a good album. The London Howlin' Wolf Sessions. How about that for a backing band? Eric Clapton, Steve Winwood, Bill Wyman and Charlie Watts. It's about as good as it gets. Moaning in the Moonlight, Howlin' Wolf. That's a Howlin' Wolf compilation. Moving on to Bo Diddley. What's this one? Yellow Dog Blues. Not technically a blues album, it's Dixieland jazz, but I bought it years ago for £1, I think, from somewhere in London, and it's a bit tatty, but it had blues in the title, so that was enough for me to buy it then. Best of the Great Elmore James. One of the original Delta bluesmen, Son House. That's a good album. Classic Blues, or Blues Classics by Washboard Sam. A collection of blues. I'm lucky I've got a shop not too far from me that's got a fairly large blues collection. That's about 400 or 500 blues records, and I'll go there from time to time. They're not cheap, but sometimes I indulge. Here's a good album. Johnny Shines and Robert Lockwood. Johnny Shines used to hop trains with the greatest, probably, arguably even, the greatest bluesman of them all, Robert Johnson. Talking of greats, Blind Lemon Jefferson. Champion Jack Dupree. Another one from Jack. Now, Who's that? Pete Seeger and Bill Brunsey, whatever. Another one by Memphis Slim. Another one by Memphis Slim. And a third by Memphis Slim. Moving on to Fred McDowell and Johnny Woods. Good album. And then there's another one from Fred McDowell, more commonly known as Mississippi Fred McDowell. This one's by Roosevelt Sykes, the original Honey Dripper. That's my most recent purchase. That one was £4. It's a bargain. Big Bill Brunsey, Jimmy Witherspoon, and Jimmy Witherspoon. Okay, that's if you like the authentic blues, the American Bluesman collection. What I'm going to show you now is more British blues and some American stuff, I think, as well. Johnny Winter, if you can see that very well. These are a couple of originals. There's another one. Very good Johnny Winter. Passed away a couple of years ago, I think. There's a Blue Horizon UK pressing of How Blue Can You Get? Very sought after and can be very expensive label to collect that. I've got a few, but not as many as I'd like. There's Canned Heat Cookbook. It's one of my first blues albums, that was actually. I bought that from Berwick Street in London. Which used to be famous, still is famous, I suppose, for record shops. It's only got about 3 or 4 left now. Sister Ray's is one, and a couple of others down there. Made famous Berwick Street for modern music lovers by the cover of Oasis's What's the Story Morning Glory front cover. The photograph was taken in Berwick Street. I hope I'm right on that one anyway. I'm pretty sure I am. Anyway, World of Blues Power Volume 3. Loaded Down with the Blues. That actually belongs in that collection. This one technically probably, is it blues? It's got John Lee Hooker on it, so we'll call it blues. A very tatty copy of Super Duper Blues, Blue Horizon. Rhythm and Blues All Star, that's another one in the American section. Authentic Chicago Blues. The Big Blues Volume. I didn't sort these out very well, but never mind. Cream of the Crop. This is a good album. It's got some real authentic blues on this, real early-ish stuff. Some lesser-known blues artists. I like to check out some of the lesser-known ones. What's this one? This is a Japanese pressing of... Goodness gracious. I don't know. Sunnyland Slim and Lazy Bill. A bit of a ropey copy of Folk Blues Festival from Fontana. Is that blues? Chuck Berry? Yeah, I suppose, maybe. Fleetwood Mac. Pious Bird of Good Omen, I think that's called. Peter Green, obviously these are Fleetwood Mac, the blues. Peter Green's Fleetwood Mac, if you like. And there's a Peter Green album, solo album. It's on green vinyl, that. Golden Era of Pop Music. Blues Fleetwood Mac again. More Fleetwood Mac, the original Fleetwood Mac. Fleetwood Mac's first album on Blue Horizon. Fleetwood Mac Greatest Hits. Fleetwood Mac Even Blues Collection. Now this is a car boot find. 6 LP box set. Stone Mint. Don't think it's ever been played. Lady was selling her late husband's blues records. I got there too late as usual. The only one left. £5. Absolute steal. Probably the best find I've ever had at car boot. That. It's not worth a lot, but it was a great find because I don't see blues records around car boot sales very often. So, World of Blues Power Decca compilation. Then we've got some John Mayall coming up. There's one. There's another. There's a third. Blues from Laurel Canyon. World of John Mayall, another Decca collection. Turn of the Blues Breakers. Another classic John Mayall's Blues Alone. John Mayall No More Interviews. John Mayall Jazz Blues Fusion. And finally, from the Blues collection, a reissue of John Mayall with Eric Clapton, Blues Breakers, with the Beano there. Not an original, but what can you do? That's pretty much it. That's my blues collection. As I say, there are more. I do have other blues-ish records, British blues records, the Yardbirds, one or two other bands, early Stones, that sort of stuff. But I don't necessarily put them with these blues records. So anyway, thanks for watching. See you soon.